Boom. All right, let's get it caught. Let's get it cracking. All right, let's get this thing cracking. Excuse me. Let me let everybody know that I'm live right now with my voice acting up. Excuse me, with my voice acting hoarse. What's up, guys? We're live right now. Everybody come on in the room. Waiting on everybody to come on in. Let me give you a little time to come on through. Hold on one second. All right, just letting everybody know that I'm live. Welcome to the live Sunday stream. Let me start putting everything on my social media and everything. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I hope everybody had a great week. Let me throw this up on the gram, and once I do that, we're damn sure good to go, man. I hope you guys had a very prosperous day. Hope you spend time with your family. Hope everybody's doing fine. Shout out to the Foundation of Black American Family all over the country, holding it down. Hold on, let me get this going. Copy link. Y'all bear with me a second. Once I do this and once I do that, I'm good to go with it. All right. Boom. There it is. All right, so we're here. We're here. All right, what's going on with y'all, man? Oh, hopefully we won't be on too long today. Hopefully we won't be on too long tonight. How's everybody doing? Everybody checking in. Silver Springs, Maryland checking in. Dallas checking in. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to Mississippi. B1. Shout out to the B1 Brigade. Shout out to Philly. You dig? All right. Did I see the Phil show? Who called in? Who was that? What's going on, Bobby Sally? So I'm on time. I came on time today. I came in on time today. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm trying to watch Power. That's true. And plus, I got some editing to do for the buck breaking film. You dig? Got a lot of editing to do for buck breaking. We're in a nice little groove. We're in a nice groove for the film. I can't wait till that come out. It's going to be very, very good. Shout out to Oakland. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to Richmond. Shout out to Haiti. What's up, Jean-Pierre? I cannot wait for Buck Breaking to come out. This is a much needed film. They're working hard on effeminizing the men and the boys out here. So we have to counter that type of stuff, guys. It's very important that we counter that stuff. Very, very good. Let me turn my volume down. So much we got to touch on. Just letting the room pile on up because I don't want to start talking about something, then people come in here 30 minutes late. Like, what's the subject, man? Did you talk about this? And we'd already covered it. What's up to Baltimore? Don't forget, guys, go to officialfba.com to get the Foundation of Black American flags. We're going to have the Foundation of Black American bandanas pretty soon. So y'all stay tuned for that. Those bandanas are coming soon for the Foundation of Black American Family. Yes, I do. I got a gaming chair because I'm spitting game. Yeah. Is it true that E40 and Too Short are going to do a versus? That's going to be a classic. Oh, that's going to be a great music. My wife is calling me on my live. What's up? What's up? Who's calling? Why y'all calling me? What's up?
You on your show?
Yeah, you know I'm doing the show. What's happening?
Okay, bye.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. They're at the grocery store right now. All right. Well, you can use your bandana as a face mask. You can use that as a face mask. You say, do we plan on bringing ism back? Well, we can't really do ism, man, just because of the circumstances out here. You know, out here in California, y'all don't. A lot of people don't understand. Out here in LA, they got these stay-at-home orders that they implement, then they take away, then they implement them again. It's real funny out here. One minute they'll tell you it's cool to go out, it's cool to kind of ease your way into things, and then they say you can't go out at all. You can't go out unless it's essential. You can't walk your dog. You can't be jogging. I mean, and then the next week they say, okay, you can jog. Then it's all over the place out here. So it's just impossible for us to go into the office and do the broadcast because you just never know. Yeah, you just never know, dude. It's all over the damn place, and I'm not risking nothing because with us, they enforce the shit on black folks. That's the problem. Out in Palmdale, I talked about this the other day. In Palmdale, nigga, they went in and raided. Some black folks were having a party out there, nigga. They had the militarized police on some neo-Nazi type of stuff raiding a house party. They arrested like 150 people. So out here, you just got to be very, very careful. Somebody said do a Zoom. With the Zoom, you notice I don't really do Zoom interviews because some of that Zoom stuff sounds janky. The audio sounds janky. You understand? And it just doesn't translate well with Zoom. When I did an interview with my brother Romney Malco. It's on my channel here. And the audio was so janky. And it's like, if I don't want to do nothing half-ass. So that was just me and one other person. So me and 2 and 3 other people, I don't want to do nothing janky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. So then I got to figure out how to do it with multiple people and then have the sound right. And then I don't like Zoom interviews, you know? Yeah, Zoom audio is trash, man. Yeah, that interview with me and I don't know how to do that shit, man. So it's like whatever. StreamYard, I heard about that. I heard about StreamYard. I got to look into it. But again, I really don't like to do Zoom interviews. It just kind of looks like you're having a Skype call, you know? Looks like you're having a Skype call, and that just doesn't translate too well. But, you know, what we're going to do, hopefully when all of this stuff kind of subsides, me and the ISM girls, we're going to do like a web series. You know, that's something that I've been wanting to do anyway. So we're going to try that. Zoom audio, yeah, man. Yeah, what's up, Ola? Shout out to Ola. Yeah, Zoom audio is the damn worst, dude. I don't know what people are using, if they're using some kind of external program for Zoom, but that audio is horrible. And I'm big on audio. I'm big on how things sound. I hate janky ass audio. And Zoom, I don't know how to really work it like that, dude. Yeah, they need to work out the kinks very badly. But yeah, that interview I did with Romney, man, we were chopping up some good game, but the audio was so raggedy. I'm like, I ain't gonna put out no raggedy shit. I'll just fall back until some other technology makes itself available. But I'm not gonna put out nothing janky, you know. So that's really why we haven't been doing ISM. It's just, you know, with the stay-at-home shit, and plus we got the kids, and it's just hard to be at the office every Tuesday at a set time because, you know, there's just so much shit going on, man. It's out of the, you know, it's above me, as they would say. So, you know, but I still want to do some other stuff with them because the girls are very talented and funny, and, you know, I don't want to waste that talent, and we got a lot of good chemistry. That's why I want to, you know, we get back on the road and do stuff, and I've been wanting to do a web series, something real fly like that. Yeah. Everybody hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up button, hit that like button. But yeah, we got to be very careful as black folks out here. We got to understand that these folks, the white supremacists, are really on the march. Who would I like to see Rakim do a versus with? Big Daddy Kane, hands down. Rakim and Big Daddy Kane, hands down. Yes, I do want to do a Coon Train Award. Absolutely. Shout out to everybody hitting up the Cash App. A lot of folks are hitting up the Cash App right now. Shout out to y'all for blessing the Melanoid Ministries. The Cash App is right there below me. It's $KingFlex818. Shout out to everybody for that. Yeah. So, yeah, we got a lot of great chemistry, man, and they funny as hell. Yeah, y'all got to do some more crispy skits. They've been wanting more crispy skits, and plus I'm in the middle of I'm working on 2 movies actually right now. So there's just so much shit going on, man. I'm working on 2 movies and a book. I've been working on this damn book, and I can't get to Hawaii, and because that's where I usually go when I write albums or write books. I go to Hawaii so I can focus and concentrate at least for a couple of weeks. I get a whole bunch of stuff done when I go to Hawaii. I can knock out just a gang of stuff, and I haven't had a chance to go out there because of the whole COVID thing. They got real strict restrictions out there in Hawaii. Nigga, Hawaii, they lock your ass up. Nigga, if you cough wrong, they gonna lock your ass up. They ain't playing around out there in Hawaii about that COVID, dude. So yeah, you go out there, even if you got a negative test, I think they still putting people on like a quarantine for 14 days. The rules change a lot out there. You know? No, this book is about race. The book is called Race Baiter. Okay? Shout out to Hawaii. I've been wanting to go out there so badly. You know? What's up? Are we going to do a Hidden Colors on North American tribes? We've touched on that in Hidden Colors 1 and Hidden Colors 2. We were the first on a major scale to talk about the Black Aboriginal people in North America. We were the very first to talk about it and put it out on an international scale that had a lot of publicity, that a lot of people got on to it. You know? So there's a lot of Johnny-come-latelys out here. But they got it from Hidden Colors, and they know it. Anybody talking about the Black Aboriginal presence here now, you know, they got it from Hidden Colors, and they know that. And I'm not, you don't have to give me credit, but, you know, but pop your collar, you know. Yeah, Hawaii's very liberal, but Hawaii, they're very concerned about diseases and things like that. That's why you can't really bring too many pets out there. Like if you bring a pet out there, there's a lot of paperwork you gotta do. You gotta get it registered. There's a whole bunch of stuff you have to do. So they're really strict about certain things going out there. You know? They're real strict on that type of stuff. Say Joe Obama. Yeah, we get back on Joe Biden's ass in a second. Say your cousin died from COVID. Yeah, it's heavy. But listen, speaking of Obama, this is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the Democrats' new outreach strategy. Now, what do we mean by that? And everybody's coming on in the room. Y'all come on in the room, let's chop it up. The Democrats' new outreach strategy. With these gamer chairs, the pillow be acting real janky. Now, as we know, guys, with the Democrats, they've already let black people know they're not going to do a damn thing for us. The Democrats, in so many words, they've already said, hey, look, we ain't going to really, reparations, y'all kiss our asses. You think we're going to do something just for black people? No. I mean, they've told us in so many words, not even so many words, just flat out, we can kiss their asses. Just vote because they say so. You know? So now a lot of people have questions. A lot of folks have questions now that Biden and Kamala, they've been elected. Now, they're not officially in office yet, and we're going to wait and see what goes on with that. What's up, Michelle Brown? Shout out to my beloved sister out there in Atlanta, Michelle Brown, AT Alien. Shout out to her. But we got to see what's going on with the election. Is there going to be a smooth transition, guys? We have to ask these questions. Black folks, y'all better be ready. These white supremacists, we don't know if they're going to let this be a smooth transition or not, man. Remember, white supremacist groups are deputized. The Proud Boys last night, they were allowed to run around Washington, D.C., stabbing people, attacking people with the police right there protecting them, okay? So they keep showing you every week that the Proud Boys and other white supremacist groups are deputized. They're running around D.C., burning up Black Lives Matter flags and all that stuff. So they're practicing so that they can try to launch some attacks on black folks. See, they're jumping on white Antifa people, but they're trying to get their weight up so they can go up in the black neighborhoods and try that. Y'all better be ready. You better be ready for that. You know, some of them got stabbed too, that's true. Some of them got stabbed too, but yeah. And let's be clear, they're working with police. They're working with law enforcement. Yeah. No, some of those Proud Boys stabbed people too. Even though some of them got stabbed, they were stabbing people too. Not black people. They were getting some of the Antifa people. Yeah? Right. Didn't Scam Master Jay say, you know, some of those white militia groups, they just all about the Second Amendment. They want to be allies too. Remember when Scam Master Jay told y'all that? So that you wouldn't step to these guys. Don't ever think that these guys are your allies. But the point is, man, black folks, you better be on alert. For real, for real. That's why it's important for us to identify the punks among us and get them away from us, because we don't need no punk-ass, bitch-made energy out here. We don't need that. We don't need that whatsoever. Yeah, the Boogaloo Boys. Right. Same thing. Boogaloo Boy, all of them the same thing. Same thing. What's up, pretty classy lady? We're going to get on that. So like I said, I'm tying this all in. Because they're not going to do anything for foundational black Americans, they've been wheeling Obama out a lot. Y'all notice that? So what they want us to do, they're trying to use Obama so that we can live vicariously through him. They're wheeling him around. As black people, we pretty much rejected Kamala Harris as a fellow black person. They keep trying to push Kamala Harris as a black sister girl, and they know we rejected that. We have rejected that. That is not our sister girl. So they've been wheeling Obama around. Okay? You notice you've been seeing him a lot. Obama ain't shit, and we're calling him out. The thing that saved Obama a lot, because they had a few reservations about Obama even when he was running for president, when he was in office. What they would do, they would wheel Michelle Obama out. She's a full foundational black American. They would wheel her out, have her wear her little tight dresses, do little side shots of her big booty jiggling and all that old stuff, and have her dancing the Dougie. So we're like, oh, shit, that's the sister girl right there. We can relate to her. Yeah, we can relate to her. A lot of us related to Michelle Obama, and vicariously through her, we gave Barack Obama props because of her. She was his street cred. Okay? Michelle Obama was Obama's street cred. Obama wasn't fucking with black folks like that. Yeah? Somebody says she's funny style too. That brings us to my next point. Now with Obama running around here, we have rejected Obama. We see how full of shit Obama is. We see the white man coming out. He was raised by his white grandparents, his white granddad who really raised him. So we see the white man coming out of him. He talks like the average white supremacist when it comes to black people. Talks down to black people. And truth be told, he's always done that. Remember that time when Jesse Jackson called him out on that, on the low? Y'all remember that when Jesse Jackson was he was on some news channel and Jesse said something under his breath and they caught it and they put it out there? Jesse was whispering to somebody like, Obama, yeah, he be talking down to black folks. I want to cut his nuts off. Y'all remember that? So even some of the other Democrat folks, they knew that Obama talked down to people and he was full of shit, but they have to stay on board and kind of stump for him. Yeah, that was on CNN. Yeah? Jesse was right. Jesse was right about that. So now that Obama has no cred, he can't use Michelle Obama because we look at Michelle Obama as another Oprah or Gayle. When we see her, now we see Gayle and Oprah. You know, we kind of see a mammy spirit there now. If you're running with Gayle and Oprah, yeah, you funny style. You looking real funny right now. Yeah? It's looking real funny. So now what they're doing in order to get black people complacent, in order to get black people to live vicariously through black elected officials, what they're doing now, they're wheeling around Sasha Obama. I told people a couple of weeks ago, well, about a week or so ago, I said they're about to start parading Sasha around. They're about to start parading the Obamas around real heavy now. There was a TikTok video of Sasha dancing with a whole bunch of white folks. It was some of her white friends, and they were dancing on TikTok. She was trying to be sexy and cute and all this stuff. And, you know, that went viral, and there was a bunch of Democratic shills propping it up. I said, this is real orchestrated. This is orchestrated. This is very orchestrated. They're doing this for a reason, and people were calling it out. They were like, oh, she just having fun? What's wrong with young people having fun now? These is young people having fun. Let me tell you something. That girl is the daughter of a president. This woman, that girl, she's like 19 now. This woman has Secret Service. She has handlers. You know, they got publicity people. She has handlers now. So now today, there was a picture of Sasha that's circulating, that she put out. Let me go to my Instagram. Not my Instagram. This is my Twitter. This is Sasha Obama. This is her dressed kind of, you know, like an Instagram thought. This is how the Instagram girls look. So this is their way of them showing a black outreach. We're going to live vicariously through her. Okay? So they got her dressed like this. This is the daughter of a dude who was president. Okay? This is the daughter of a dude who was president. Yeah? So that's her now. She's a very lovely girl. She's a very lovely girl. So that's a picture of her. So it looks like they're saying that's her. This is what they're saying. They're saying this is Sasha in the picture. Now, where did this picture come up? Somebody said that ain't her. She's in the project. Is this her? This is what's trending. Let's see on social media. They're saying this is her. Hold on. Oh, no. Have to complete the button now. Well, let me see. So I'm looking at, because this is like one of the #1 trends on Twitter right now. It's the #1 trend on Twitter. So is this her or not? And what's interesting, hold on, this is the tweet. Okay, hold on. This is what they're saying on the internet. And a lot of these Democratic shill sites are pushing this. Now, some of y'all saying that ain't her. Some people saying it is her. What's her social media? What's her official social media? Some people can't believe that is her. I know a lot of these Democratic shill sites are pushing that this is her. Yeah? A lot of the Democratic shill sites are pushing this her. All right? It's very interesting. So now we get to live vicariously through this. We get to live, and it looks like she's in the project somewhere. It looks real hood. It's a real hood-looking photo. And it looks like they made sure there was a Negro in the background. Some dude, see, there's a Negro standing in the background. So this is a picture that's going viral, and a lot of Democrat shill sites are on some you go girl, Sasha, you go girl, Sasha. So a lot of these Democratic troll shills are saying this is her. Okay? So some people said it's her. A few of y'all say that don't look like her. The thing is, some of these Democratic shill sites are pushing this. This is being pushed by people. Okay? This is being pushed by people. Even if it's staged, it's still being pushed like it's her. Okay? That's very important. I'm looking at some of these sites that's pushing, the Obamas are the best. Oh, the Obamas are the best. Oh, we just love the Obama family. See, this is the underlying theme behind this picture. That's the underlying thing behind this picture. This thing is being pushed like it's her, and they're using this to show how relatable the Obamas are to the hood, okay? Now, even if it's Photoshop, they can do, plausible deniability. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't take a picture like that. Oh, that's not me. But they've already pushed the narrative. The narrative is already out there now, guys. The narrative is out there. The narrative is out. The narrative is already out there. It's just like somebody who does a sex tape and like, oh, God, I didn't know. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't know I was being filmed. Oh, no. You didn't? But the thing is, they're trying to make them relatable. See, they've been pushing the Cardi B's and all these people on us. They think, okay, we know what Negroes relate to. They relate to thought culture, trap girl, hot girl culture, niggatry. So let's show them that we can get down in the gutter. We can get engaged in some niggatry. This will show them as being more relatable. We can relate to that. Family, these are the Democrats are the same people who did a promo, Get Your Booty to the Poll, where they had a bunch of strippers talking about Democrat policies. You think they're not above this? And they tried to deny that they were behind that too. You dig? They do little ratchet stuff and then try to deny that they're behind it. Yeah? But this is their form of black outreach. This is their form of black outreach, guys. Yeah, it's that WAP pandering. So they gotta do it with the kids now. Because Michelle, she's too old to do that now. They still try to have Michelle Obama sexy it up a little bit, but no. When we see Michelle Obama, we see Gail and Oprah. So that's not going to work. So now they're going to get them daughters. Now the other daughter, she's a little awkward, and she's around too many white people. Malaya, that's her name. She's around way too many white people. So her swag is completely off. Even Sasha, she's around a lot of white folks. There's a reason why she's in this picture here, and they make sure there's a hood-looking Negro standing in the back right here. Okay? It's very interesting that they got this hood-looking dude standing in the background. This is a very interesting photo. It looks weird and out of place. Everything about this photo looks very staged and out of place. He's sitting here. It looked like a project building somewhere. It's in the hood. The dude in the back, he's sitting here with no shoes on. That's real weird. The dude is standing there in his socks. So that's a weird shot. Yeah? So this looks very weird. Yeah, this looks very weird. It looks very staged. The only thing we need now is Grandmaster Jay to come out with a gun. Like, I'm a protector from you suckers, you jive turkey. But it's very staged looking. What's up? What's up, William Thompson? You say Dana Kelly, Foundation of Black American politician from St. Louis, openly talks about delivering on a black agenda. Let me look up some stuff on Miss Dana Kelly. Let me get some information on her. But the Democrats, guys, they've already let us know that they're not going to do nothing. And on my broadcast this week, I played that clip of Biden talking to the I won't say black leaders, the Democratic Negro shills, and he was talking at them, and I broke that down on my last broadcast. It was Al Sharpton and a couple of other black people who they call black leaders, and Biden was talking to them crazy as hell. Let me see if I can find a quick clip of that, where Biden was talking to black folks like he was out of his damn mind. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find that for you. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not going to play all of it. Come on, man. I hate when I'm trying to type something and I'm mistyping. Okay. Now, a million things then came up. Hold on. Okay, leaked audio. Now, this is about to be a million things. I hate when I'm trying to click a video and there's a bunch of damn leaked audio Biden talking down to blacks. Okay. There's a million damn videos and I don't want to click the wrong one. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, hold on. This is it. Okay. Okay, here is some of it right here. Hold on.
In this case, Congressman, anybody you know.
Okay, hold on.
Stamp on my head saying progressive and I'm AOC.
Wait.
The rate of people who are African Americans are dying was 3 times that of white people. I don't carry around a stamp on my head saying progressive and I'm AOC, but I have more of a record of getting things done in the United States Congress than anybody you know. Let's get something straight. You shouldn't be disappointed. What I've done so far is more than anybody else has done this far. Okay? Number one. Number two, I mean what I say when I say it. There's some things that I'm going to be able to do by executive order. I'm not going to hesitate to do it. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to do what Benita, you probably used to get angry with me during the debates when you'd have some of the people you were supporting say, on day one, I'm going to executive order to do this. Not within the constitutional authority. I am not going to violate the Constitution.
Okay, so I just wanted to give you a refresher on that. So that's Biden with a bunch of black people telling black folks what the hell he ain't going to do. Now, one thing about that audio of Biden. Notice Biden didn't sound all feeble and fumbling like he did when he was campaigning. Biden was running a finesse game, guys. When he was campaigning, Biden was playing the whole feeble, harmless granddaddy. Oh, I'm just a harmless old granddad with Alzheimer's. Yeah, hey, we got to get rid of that Trump, and that Trump had to go. No. He was doing that whole feeble granddad nonsense while he was campaigning. Oh, he was fumbling around, acting harmless. That was a whole con game, dude. All that feeble, fumbling granddad stuff he was doing was a con. Now that he got elected, he got in that room, he didn't stutter once. Boy, he was very damn articulate. Boy, he was very clear. Boy, he had some pep in his damn step. Oh my God. All that feeble, all that rickety old granddad, people are looking like, oh damn, he might die and Kamala Harris might be president. No, his ass ain't about to die. Let me tell you something. Let's get over that shit. He ain't about to die and Kamala Harris be president. Let's be clear. That whole dementia Joe stuff, out the window. Yeah, he's running around acting like Mr. Magoo. He can't see, he can't feel nothing. No, he got back elected. He's talking real good and real massa-like. Listen up. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. I ain't giving no executive order. I ain't gonna do this. Whoa. I thought you were feeble. Oh, Sleepy Joe woke up. He was Sleepy Joe when he was campaigning. He ain't sleepy no more. Where did Sleepy Joe go? He's wide awake. Biden ain't about to die. Oh, see, that was the con game they were running, guys. They were running the con game, make it seem like, look, Biden, he's old and feeble. He might die, and there's a possibility that we can get a black female president. Oh, that motherfucker ain't about to die nowhere. Nigga, if he did die, they would put some shit in him to keep him alive. They would have his old ass running around this bitch like Weekend at Bernie's, nigga. They are not going to let him die with Kamala Harris as vice president. Get over that bullshit. Let's stop that talk. They'll have strings on this nigga. He'd be out there with glasses on and strings. 4 more years. 4 more years. No new taxes. Yeah? They ain't about to let him die. He is not dying. He is not feeble. That was a con game. This dude ain't feeble worth a damn. Oh, he's spry with a lot of energy when it came to talking down to Negroes. Listen.
There is a Constitution. It's our only hope. Our only hope. And the way to deal with it is where I have executive authority, I will use it to undo every single damn thing this guy's done by executive authority.
Ooh, he's talking tough. I'll do every damn thing. He sound like Grandmaster Jay. Listen here, suckers. Now, y'all better not mess with me because I'm the goddamn chief in charge. I mean, he's talking real tough. Listen, you jive turkey motherfuckers. Oh, Lord. Sleepy Joe woke right on up, didn't he? Boy, he came right back to life. 94 Joe came right on back, didn't it? Crime Bill Joe. Crime Bill Biden is back, nigga. Crime Bill Biden is back. He cussing them out. I ain't gonna do a damn thing. Listen up and listen up good. Man, please. Crime Bill Biden is back. Boy, he ran a game on niggas, didn't he? Boy, he ran a game. They ain't even in office yet, and they're already showing their asses, guys. They're already showing their asses, man. They ready to get busy right now. Yeah? And what's funny, and I put up this tweet. Now, remember all these Negroes were dancing around and celebrating around, talking about, oh, we won. Oh, we beat Trump. Oh, we beat Trump. Oh, we had to get Trump. We beat Trump. Whoop-de-whoop. The Black Lives Matter official site, they were like, black folks defeated Trump. Yay. But then, this ain't it. Hold on. This is what I'm looking for. Right here. Same Black Lives Matter website or social media account. It's been 32 days since we've requested a meeting with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. We've heard no response. So now I've been seeing a lot of these Negroes out here, these Democratic shills, out here complaining that your phone calls are not getting answered. You dumb Negroes. Y'all sat out here and let these folks use you because you were out here thinking that I'm going to get a position for myself. I'm going to undermine the rest of black society so I can get a job position. See, what this is them trying to get little job positions. Keisha Bottoms, they offered her like an ambassadorship to the Bahamas, some little janky-ass position. These Negroes sat up here thinking, okay, we're going to stump for this dude. We're going to get jobs out of it. That's really what they want to meet up for. They want to get their little jobs, their little positions here, and they're not getting their calls answered back. Now people want to cry foul. Like we didn't tell you that Crime Bill Biden was the same damn Crime Bill Biden from 94. Y'all wanted to argue with us. Oh no, he understood what he did with the crime bill, but he changed. I mean, he made himself accountable for that. How? Well, he made himself accountable. He took responsibility. How? How did he take responsibility for that? Yeah? How many of y'all Negroes sat up here and voted for Jim Crow Joe? How many of y'all voted? Raise your hand if you voted for him. Let's be real. A lot of y'all voted for him. Yeah, that meme I put up, he talked to them like street hoes. Where's that meme I put up? Where's that picture I put up? Right here. I mean, he was in that room like this. He was super biting on their ass, putting the pimp hand down. You understand? They were in there laying down like bitches. They sat there and let this man talk to them all types of crazy. Sharpton and those guys. And by the way, this picture of Al Sharpton, the funny and ironic thing about this picture of Sharpton is Sharpton's body is shaped like this for real. That's the ironic thing. Sharpton is really shaped like this. Yeah, skinny Al Sharpton body looked just like this with no clothes on. But yeah, they sat up there and let Biden talk to them crazy. You know? But no. No, niggas, you know, they wanted to play the game and escape the name. Niggas wanted to be dumb and do silly, goofy stuff and hope for the best. You know, y'all play this little game, guys. And it's getting real out here. But a lot of y'all voted for Biden. Some of y'all were in here stumping for Biden. A lot of y'all voted for Biden. Keep it a buck. A lot of y'all voted for Biden. Um, and by the way, let me show this footage of Palmdale, by the way. This is that party I was talking about up there in Palmdale. They had a party up there. Palmdale is like on the outskirts. It's in LA County, but it's kind of on the outskirts. And nigga, they had a party up there and they raided this joint. Look at this, man. Hold on. Come outside of the house. Anyone still inside the house? You come outside the house. You're not leaving. You're not going anywhere. They got tables out there. Nigga, man. So anyway, dude, that's some old Nazi Gestapo type stuff right there, man. Nigga, when I say overreach, this was they were just having a party, and they were like, well, it was the COVID. It was like COVID curfew or whatever. No, that ain't about no trafficking. That's them having a party. It was just a bunch of people having a party. That was it. It looked like a drug raid or something, right? No, this was a party, guys. This is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't understand how this shit is out here. No, a lot of them were black, though. A lot of them were black. A lot of them were black. A lot of them were black out there. This was a house party. So let me tell you what that looked like. Because the race soldiers were way too organized with that. This looks like a sting setup. Like they promoted the party themselves, had the party, and they were planning on arresting all of these people. It looked like that was some type of sting. And y'all got to watch stuff like that. That's all they're doing, having a party. That's it. It was just them having a party. You know? See, little shit like this go on out here. They were just having a party. That was it. So you got to watch how they set little stuff up. They probably created a Facebook page and said, hey, we having a turn-up party. The police was up there. Yeah, we're going to have a turn-up party. Everybody's invited. Come on through. Fuck the police. Come on to the party, y'all. It's going to be cracking. Don't tell nobody, though. It's an exclusive party. Come on, party with us. Yeah, the police knew about that party ahead of time. They were way too organized. They got tables and paperwork, and they out there giving people COVID tests. Nah, that was organized. They knew ahead of time what they were going to do. That's why you got to watch a lot of stuff. Yeah, you got tables already ready for the arrests. Yeah? Yeah, they don't do that to the people out there in Brooklyn. They don't do that to them out there, the white people in Brooklyn doing that. Yeah, they do Facebook stings. Y'all better watch certain pages that's sitting up here trying to egg you on to go somewhere, to go to some underground party or something. Because a lot of times it's the police. You know? They set your ass up. Y'all really watch that type of stuff, man. Especially now. You got to understand how deceiving and deceitful the police are and the race soldiers are. You better understand that. So they're stupid for going. But, you know, a lot of people want to, they want to get out the house and some people want to buck the system. That's why you got to be careful. A lot of people don't understand how devious these race soldiers are. Hell, you ain't been out, ain't no clubs out. Somebody tell you, hey man, there's a party down the street popping. They're having a house party. Everybody's going to be there. We're going to be drinking, smoking. It's going to be cracking. And you go up there just to a regular party, and then you end up in jail because you violated the COVID curfew. Yeah? So you got to watch that. So you say Vlad threw the party. Dude, I keep seeing stuff about Vlad. Dude, Vlad's testimonies. Folks go on Vlad. I just saw somewhere Adrian Bronner, he had to pay like $4 million to somebody he got into a street fight with in Vegas. And then he did an interview about it some while back on Vlad. They used that Vlad interview in court. So Adrian Bronner had to pay a $4 million default settlement. Lord. No, somebody said Vlad is the snitch. No, Vlad, y'all don't have to get on Vlad's show and start running your damn mouths, man. Y'all don't have to get on Vlad's show and start running your mouths. I'm tired of niggas. Every time I turn around, there's a story with Vlad's testimony, Vlad's videos being used to lock niggas up. Vlad is guilty for setting it up and preying on the dumb Negroes that go on the show. Now, let's be clear. It's not his job to look out for your best interest. It's not his job. He's not obligated. So this is why it's like that Jerry Heller thing. Jerry Heller, to his dying day, he walked around, hey, I didn't trick anybody. I mean, they signed the contract now. Yeah, hey, they read the contract. If I did anything wrong, they would sue me. Nobody's ever sued me because they signed the contract. Okay, technically, the members of NWA did sign contracts, but they looked at Jerry Heller as like a father figure, especially Easy. That was like a white man coming in being the father figure. So these white men, they come in and earn your trust. So you think, okay, this white man is going to look out for me. Oh, the white daddy going to have me. He got my back. White daddy got me. White daddy's going to look out. In that NWA situation, the one who had a real black daddy, Q was like, look, I got a black dad at home, and I don't trust this fucker. Ice-T, my nigga. Ice-T told me he met Jerry Heller. Jerry Heller wanted to do some business with him, and Ice-T said off rip, I don't trust this dude. I ain't fucking with him. Ice-T, that's why you never seen Ice-T. A lot of folks from the West Coast was dealing with Jerry Heller. From like 86 to like 91, 92. Shit, a lot of people from the West Coast had to go through Jerry Heller. Ice was one of the few people who did not fuck with Jerry Heller. Q was the one who didn't. Q was smart enough to not go for the dumb shit. Dre and all those guys went along with it. Dre's money was messed up for years because of damn Jerry Heller and that janky contract. Even into the death row days. Remember, part of the death row money had to go to Ruthless. Yeah? A lot of that, the Dre's money from death row had to go to Easy and Ruthless and those guys. Yeah? Now, Dre's good now. But the point is, a lot of black folks get around white folks. And you start thinking they run this game on you because deep down there's a little plantation Negro and a lot of black folks out here. When white daddy come around, they start talking that, well, you ain't got to work September. Niggas be having those names. They would name Negroes after months. Come on, February, you ain't got to worry about nothing. I'll take care of you. You's going to be my good nigga. I'll take care of you, February. Ooh, you sure is, master? So black folks get this thing where you overtrust these people. You go in here thinking that white mommy and white daddy, they know best. So let me just put my trust in them. Let me just relax because white people, they know how to handle business, so I'll just let them handle everything. Yeah, Arabian Prince, he left. He was a smart dude. The guys who understood business a little bit, they knew how to bounce. It's the same thing with Vlad. When folks get around Vlad, see, Vlad, you go in there with Vlad and he's kind of yo, yo, yo. You understand? Sometimes Vlad knows how to turn on the yo, yo, yo word to the mother talk. Yeah? And black folks, a lot of black folks are always looking for a down-ass white person who ain't like the racist other. That's a huge mistake. If you see a white person and you think, okay, he ain't like the other racist white people, he married to a black person, he loves hip-hop culture, oh, that's real nigga right there. He just like niggas. Oh, I can let my hair down. The white man, he's going to look out for me. And that's what happens when dudes go into those Vlad interviews. They go around Vlad thinking that, okay, Vlad is going to have my back, talking all that yo, yo, yo talk. And Vlad is asking these dudes all these questions. And Vlad knows his niggas, just like slave owners. They know what, Nearly Fuller talked about how white people know how to push black folks' buttons. White people know Negroes. They know their niggas. They know how to push their buttons. They know how to stroke Negroes' egos. And that's what Vlad does. Vlad goes in there and starts catering to these niggas' egos. Hey, I heard you're one of the biggest gangsters in the Bronx. I heard you were one of the most feared gangsters. Yeah, I sure was, Vlad. Everybody's scared of me. Man, I mean, I heard everybody was scared of you, man. You're the man out there, man. I heard, you were into a lot of stuff out there. Yeah, man, I used to rob people and shit. Man, I'm about that life, Vlad. Shit, you know me. He done suckered your ass into, he done buttered you up to start snitching on yourself. I've seen interviews with niggas on Vlad. I'm like, oh my God. This got to be the dumbest nigga on the planet. Whereas cats like me and others, if I'm interviewing somebody, I'm going to make sure they don't say anything that's going to incriminate them. I'm going to make sure if you start saying something that's going to shed light on some street business that might come back around, I'm going to stop your ass. No, we're going to change the subject. We're going to change the subject. We're going to talk about something else. Yeah, I wouldn't even ask you something that might incriminate you. You understand? I wouldn't even go there, but that's me though. Shout out to Pee Wee Longway. He tried that with Pee Wee Longway. Hey, Pee Wee Longway, man. Hey, man, I heard you're real, a lot of people respect your gangster, man. You're real, you wear a lot of blue. Does that mean anything? Nah, shawty. Pee Wee Longway sitting up there grinning. I like the color, shawty. I just like the color. All right, that's a smart answer. No, from what I heard you were really, doing a lot of stuff out there in the streets, moving a lot of weight, shawty, I was going to school, shawty. Shawty, I was going to school and shit. I was schoolboy, shawty. Pee Wee was one of the few smart ones. You're like, I don't know what you're talking about. But a lot of these Negroes, dude, they get around white people. And a lot of these niggas, man, they've been around white people who are their social workers, because a lot of these niggas grew up around hood rats. They grew up with behavior issues. When you see a white person come around, somebody who's bringing food stamps or something, it's some social worker or something. So you kind of have to keep it real to a certain degree. It's a behavior doctor, whatever. So you get around white people. These niggas get around a white person and it's almost like therapy. They start pouring out their heart. Have y'all seen Negroes on Vlad? And I've talked about this before. You've seen Negroes on Vlad, especially some Negroes down there in Florida, talking all this self-hate shit. They get around Vlad and start, I don't like no black bitch, Vlad. Why not? How come you don't like black women? I'm already black as fuck, Vlad. I'm black as fuck and I'm ugly as hell, Vlad. No, you're not ugly, man. You're not a bad looking guy, man. I'm ugly as fuck, Vlad. Y'all seen? I've seen interviews of Sambo Coons going through therapy on Vlad. Self-hate therapy, talking about how black and ugly they are. Oh, you sitting in front of a damn white man talking about how black and ugly you are. You Sambo Coon nigga. You know, that Glock 9 dude. Yeah, oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, and remember, some of those Negroes aren't FBA, by the way. Some of these Negroes, I mean, you say don't do him like that. He did himself like that. He was on Vlad talking about how black and ugly he was. Let me see if I can find the audio of that. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the audio of it. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is the audio of this dude on Vlad. Hold on. And Vlad, if you're watching, don't strike me for talking about your video.
Listen to some of the lyrics.
Hold on.
And one of them said, "She know I'm kind of ugly. It's like Beauty and the Beast."
I ain't gonna lie. That lyric get known like that bit pop out. That's what. I don't know. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm ugly though.
You think you're ugly?
Love peace. I still get hope.
Where's this Negro from, by the way? Where's this Negro from? Where's Glock 9 from, man? Because he don't look like a foundational black American. He look like he's from one of these islands somewhere. Hold on.
True. I still be on my fly man shit though.
Well, you know, money makes you handsome.
Yeah.
And fame makes you handsome too.
I know. That's why they be talking about he ugly, but I still, yeah, I already know. But I ain't fuck these hoes. I got a wife.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You wifed up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know though, man. Are you in? Remember there was the whole Kodak thing about how he prefers light skin girls? Because
I broke up.
he was saying how light skin girls are easier to control.
Look how Vlad be egging that shit on.
Yes. Something like that. Are you on that?
I ain't gonna lie. When he say, I'm already black, I don't need no black bitch.
Right, that's what he said.
So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I can't have no cut like, I know if I'm fucking with you, I'm black as fuck, right? I'm black as shit.
Yeah, black is beautiful though, man.
So I know if I fuck with a black bitch, we gonna have a black ass baby.
So?
I ain't with that.
Why?
Cause I'm already black as fuck.
So?
I can't. No.
Well, I mean, okay. You see the type of Sambos that go on here? You see? Where is he from, dude? Yeah, Vlad be instigating. Vlad knows how to bring the Sambo out of these Negroes. This is what I'm talking about. They get around. See, they don't talk that around other black folks. Because, we'll check them on that. Nigga, what are you talking about? What the fuck is wrong with you? They get around white people. They get around white men. They get comfortable around white daddy. I'm black as fuck. I'm black. I don't want no black bitch. I don't want to have no black ass baby. Where's this nigga from? Where's Glock 9 from? I know Orlando, but no, this is not a foundational black American. Is he another Haitian cat? Some people say the Haitians are trying to deny him. Oh, don't deny him. No. So my Haitian brethren, hold on. Let me Google him real quick. Where is this dude from? Hold on. Because he's from the island somewhere. This dude is not from here. He's not a foundational black American. Hold on. And he got arrested again. He keeps getting arrested out there in Florida. Glock 9. Hold on. Let me see where he's from. They don't show where this nigga's from. I don't know where this nigga's from. We think he's Haitian. He could be of Haitian. Yeah, he's somewhere from the islands. Yeah, he's somewhere from the islands, okay? Somebody said special island. Yeah. Oh, my Haitian brothers in here trying to deny him. No, I don't. He's from the island somewhere. Don't nobody want to claim this nigga. He ain't FBA. Oh, this nigga. I know he ain't FBA though. Oh, this nigga ain't FBA. So y'all not gonna put that nigga on us. This nigga is not FBA. He ain't FBA. He ain't FBA. Where y'all better own y'all niggas, man. Y'all better own us. A lot of folks are saying the dude is Haitian. Okay, I believe that because he looks Haitian. He kind of looks Haitian. And there's a lot of Haitian cats out there in Orlando, and I'm cool with a lot of them. I'm cool with a lot of He's Bahamian. He might be. Who knows? But he's from them Caribbean islands. I know Kodak Black is Haitian. I know that. But this nigga is not a foundational Black American. Y'all, we're going to stop this when niggas dump their Sambos off on us. No, we're stopping that. Plus, that's not a Southern accent. That's not a Southern accent. I don't want no black bitch. Fuck that shit. I'm black and fuck. Yeah, when cats talk like that, that's not a real Southern accent. Yeah, cats didn't start talking like that till like the 90s, the late 90s. They mistake that type of dialect. That's like a Caribbean, broken English type of Florida thing. You dig? That's a new type of thing. Because I lived in the South as a child. I've never seen anybody talk like that. Those kind of accent, fuck that shit, this black, I don't want no black bitch. You feel me? Like that, man. People didn't talk like that. And I lived in the South, dude. When you look at videos of even the civil rights movement in the 1960s, you didn't see nobody talking like that. Dr. King and Coretta and all of these people were from the South. You didn't see nobody talking like that. Yeah, man. They try to give Black Southerners a bad rap for being, less intelligent if they're talking this kind of broken English. That's something else. Yeah, that lean, that drugged out accent. Yeah, don't put that on Southern Black folks. Do not put that on Southern Black people, on Southern foundational Black Americans. Don't put that on them. Yeah, that came from somewhere else. That came from somewhere else. Say Florida's not. Yeah, Florida. Well, it's the South, but there's so many outside influences out there in Florida. You know? Yeah, it's almost a Creole type of thing, because I done been down and I've talked to niggas and I could barely understand what the hell they're talking about. But it try to fuck all that shit, go down there, cut, you feel me? Go there and hit that thing up there. What the hell is this nigga talking about? Yeah, it's almost like a patois type of sound, dude. Yeah? It's real heavy. But the point is, man, these dudes, they get around white people like Vlad, and then they start confessing their Negro sadnesses. Yeah? Say it's Geechee slang. Even the Geechees don't talk like that, nigga. The Gullah Geechees don't talk like that. But listen, they're about to start getting real busy with these COVID vaccines. They're starting to fly in these vaccines now. We're starting to see a lot of Bill Gates. We're starting to see a lot of him. We're starting to see a lot of Fauci again. And they're out there. Have y'all heard about some of these vaccine tests that they've been doing out here? Have y'all heard about some of these tests, dude, according to some of these reports, I want to say in the UK, where was that where they were giving people the vaccine and people started getting paralysis in their faces? Where was that? Where was that where they were giving people some of that vaccine and half their face got paralyzed? It was a couple of people whose faces got paralyzed. They got Bell's palsy. Also out there in Australia, they started giving people the vaccine, and then all of a sudden they started getting false positives for HIV. Did y'all hear about that? Man, we better be careful with this thing. Out there in Australia, yeah, they were giving people that COVID vaccine, and let me find some receipts so that YouTube don't try to strike me for putting up false information. Let me show some receipts, because say if you put out misinformation, hold on, they'll strike you. Hold on. So let me show some receipts on this. Hold on one second. Let me go to a reputable site. Okay, here we go. Shit, the New York Times. We go to the New York Times. Okay. Okay. Look right here. Come on. Wait. Hold on one second. Let me do this. All right. Let me show y'all something. This is the New York Times right here. Hold on. Okay. Come on, thing. So let me just show a receipt just so people don't think I'm up here talking. This is the New York Times. This is Australia scraps COVID-19 vaccine that produced HIV false positives. Nigga. This is the New York Times, okay? So just in case, I don't want them saying I'm spreading misinformation. I got this from the New York Times, dude. And you see why they want us? They keep telling us, black folks, that we got to take this thing first? Nah, dude. I'm cool. Sign a petition. Where's that one doctor who created some kind of machine? I want to play a clip of him, but I don't want to get flagged. He was going off on Fauci, and he ended up dying a couple of years ago. I can't think of his name. There was one doctor who was spilling the beans. He was a very reputable biochemist, and he was kind of spilling the beans on Fauci. And he died a couple of years ago. You understand? What's this guy's name? Somebody help. Somebody know who I'm talking about. Let me see some of my thorough people in here. Let me see if I got some of my thorough folks in here. But this doctor was spilling it on Fauci. Oh, yes. Katie Mullins. Yes, that's his name. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a video of this dude. I got to be careful with this stuff. Hold on, because you can't, you can't be saying stuff about these guys. Yeah, he came up with the PCR machine or something like that. Hold on. Now this guy, I want to find a video where he was going in on Fauci. Oh, right here. Now this is a Nobel Peace Prize winning inventor of the PCR test. So this is a reputable dude. Okay.
What is it? What is?
Okay, this is Katie Mullins. Okay. I'm just putting some information out here. Okay. Katie Mullins. This was a biochemist who's very well respected.
What is it about humanity that wants to go to all the details and stuff and listen? These guys like Fauci get up there and start talking. He doesn't know anything really about anything, and I'd say that to his face. Nothing. The man thinks you can take a blood sample and stick it in an electron microscope, and if it's got a virus in there, you'll know it. He doesn't understand electron microscopy, and he doesn't understand medicine. He should not be in a position like he's in. most of those guys up there on the top are just total administrative people, and they don't know anything about what's going on at the bottom. You know, those guys have got an agenda, which is not what we would like them to have, being that we pay for them to take care of our health in some way. They've got
Okay, that's all I'm going to play of that. Okay, that's all I'm going to play. Guys, this is not recent that this guy said this. This isn't recent. This is years ago this guy said this. This is not recent. This guy here who was talking died in 2019. This guy died last year. Yeah, he died of pneumonia last year, so this is not recent. It's been going in on Fauci. Huh? So this dude was trying to warn folks. He's trying to warn folks years ago about Fauci. And then he died of pneumonia. Okay? Anytime these doctors and these biochemists start saying certain things, there was a black doctor somewhere, I think in Arizona, one of these states, he just got fired because he was talking about what was going on in the ICUs, saying that there wasn't enough beds in the ICU. It was something he was kind of spilling the beans on. They quickly got rid of him. Yeah? Yeah? So people have been kind of going in on Fauci for a long time, dude. Yeah? Fauci's been y'all don't know how long Fauci's been around. Fauci's been around, dude. Fauci was one of the first people on AIDS research. Fauci's been around for a minute, guys. Fauci was one of the first doctors working on AIDS and all that stuff, dude. Yeah? I gotta watch my words here. Gotta watch my words here. You can't really say nothing about these folks. Yeah? Oh, it was an ER doctor from Yuma, Arizona. Yeah. He was out there in Arizona. They got rid of him. He started, I guess they felt he was talking too much. Yeah? But nigga, then they wonder why we are skeptical about taking a damn virus test or a vaccine for a virus. And they wonder why we're so skeptical. And you got other white people telling us how funny style these people are. You know? You dig? And let's put all this stuff together. Let's put everything together. Let's just start piecing everything what you just saw. So you got a very well-respected doctor, biochemist, going in on Fauci for years, going in on Fauci. You got Fauci out here talking about how black folks really need to take the test. Black folks need to take the virus test or the vaccine. Fauci going out of his way to tell us we need to take a test for the vaccine or take the vaccine. They're pushing this woman, Kizzmekia, Dr. Kizzy, who has vile anti-black views. We exposed that woman's tweets a while ago. This woman has wild-ass views about other black people. This is a fact. We've already proved that. Some of the vaccines in Australia, they're already giving people false HIV positives. Fauci was known to work on AIDS for a long time. It all smells funny. It smells funny, dude, and it's okay to be like, hey, this don't seem right. I'm going to sit this one out. It's okay to say, I'm cool on this. And they got people like Johnson & Johnson and all of these companies that got their hand into making the vaccine. And the Johnson & Johnson and the Procter family, Procter & Gamble, all of these folks are clicked in. Google Procter & Gamble eugenics, Johnson & Johnson eugenics. All of these folks are clicked in. They were clicked in with Margaret Sanger. All right, so this is why knowing history is very important. This is why knowing history is important. So when you hear certain names and you see certain corporations involved in something, boy, your antennas start going up like, oh, whoa, whoa, this sounds kind of familiar. Whoa, this sounds kind of familiar. Well, this sounds like the same thing y'all were doing in the 1920s and 30s with the eugenics program. There's an infamous letter with Dr. I think either Procter or Gamble. It was one of the doctors from Procter and Gamble, the corporation, that has all types of different products, and they were clicked in with Margaret Sanger, and they were sitting here writing letters to each other talking about eliminating the damn Negro. This is documented. Margaret Sanger and the people from Procter and Gamble, some of the heads of Procter and Gamble, were sitting up sending telegrams to each other. Hey, we can't let the word get out that we're trying to eliminate the Negro. People will get very alarmed. So we got to get the black preachers. That was one of the things they were talking about. They were talking about getting black preachers to promote this thing. That was one of the main things they were doing. See, the white supremacists are very consistent with what they do. They're extremely consistent about what they do. Hold on one second. Let me show something. The white supremacists are extremely consistent. They don't have to change the game up because what they've been doing has worked for them for so long. They feel like, hey, shit, what we've been doing, it's working. Let's just keep on doing it. These Negroes ain't caught on, so let's just keep doing it the same way we've been doing it. So Margaret Sanger, Procter and Gamble, and these folks, they were sitting up here talking about using the Negro clergy to get out here and spread the word about eugenics and taking birth control and getting sterilized, not using the word eugenics to the black community, but kind of finessing people into taking certain sterilizing drugs. Now, this is recent here. Look at what's going on now. Leading black clergy announces historic partnership to address COVID-19 in the black community. Al Sharpton, Reverend Calvin Butts launched the Choose Healthy Life Black Clergy Action Plan to offer COVID testing through the black church. What they're really talking about ultimately is offering vaccines through the black church, to the black church. That's what it's going to ultimately come down to, guys. Al Sambo Sharpton. That's what it's going to boil down to, guys. Yeah? They're trying to get these church Negroes to push this thing. They're trying to get the church Negroes to push the vaccine thing real heavy to black folks. And remember, Calvin Butts, he's been around for a long time. Calvin Butts, he was the one who was against rap in the early 90s. He was going around running over records, running over CDs. Yes, Calvin Butts, he's been a long time Sambo. Yeah? So we got to be ready for this type of stuff. Because we got to understand, these folks, if they use vaccines, they send different batches of things to different neighborhoods. They send a different batch with different serial numbers to certain neighborhoods with different effects, guys. So we got to watch this type of stuff. We got to watch it. So this is why it's important to understand history, because when you start to see things repeat itself, you're like, oh, okay, I know what to avoid. I saw something earlier where his brother, he put some black Santa Claus characters outside of his house, and some white supremacists got mad. And look, my wife got my kids like little black Santa Claus things. They love it. All of they love it. If you're going to do any kind of Christmas celebrating, make it as black as possible. Blacken it up. We got our kids little black Santa Claus figurines. The kids will love it. Let me show you this story. This dude put up, hold on, somebody said, I sound like Alex Jones, Reggie Foster. Now, what does that mean? Are you saying that I'm saying anything incorrect? Okay, because we got a couple of trolls in here. Because Alex Jones, even though he's a weirdo, even though I think he's a suspected white supremacist, he mixes in a lot of truth with his bullshit. But what did I say that was incorrect? Forget about who I sound like. What did I say that was incorrect? Because everything that I'm saying, I can back up with receipts. I can back up with links. I can verify pretty much everything I'm saying. So now, if you're just trolling for attention, that's just what it is. You can't do anything else. Yeah, he's just trolling for attention. Okay. That might be a foreign Sambo. Okay. And I'll get on y'all in a minute. But this brother right here, and y'all need to follow me on my Instagram right here, Tariq Elite. This guy right here had a black Santa Claus. Now look at this. Hold on. Wait. Where are we at? Come on, thing. All right.
The worse, all because of this, an inflatable black Santa. Chris Kennedy is the owner of the Santa that you see there on your screen. He's also the person who received a letter in the mail from someone claiming to be Santa Claus, attacking him for not having a white Santa.
In North Little Rock, Arkansas, the subdivision of Lakewood is a tranquil place, but that peace was shattered when a letter arrived at Chris and Eddie Kennedy's house. It was signed by Santa.
Please remove your Negro Santa Claus yard decoration. You should not try to deceive children into believing that I am a Negro. I am a Caucasian white man to you.
The first word that stuck out to me was Negro. My first thought was...
That's hilarious. Now, what grimy white supremacist sent that letter pretending to be Santa Claus? That sounds like some shit some of y'all white supremacist trolls be in here doing. Boy, y'all are some of the most insecure bastards. That's hilarious. Santa Claus is a white man, not a Negro. First of all, if we're going to keep it real, now this is why you need to know history, guys. This is why you need to know history. Because if you knew history, St. Nicholas, who Santa Claus is based off of, was a black man who was Turkish. Remember, the Turks were black people. Even now, many of those people living in Turkey, the Turks are black. Okay? These Turks are really black people. You got these Turks running around with afros, fades. These Turks are black for the most part, if you really take a good look at them. And St. Nicholas was a black Turk. He was a black Turkish man. He was black. St. Nicholas was black based on all the descriptions of him. You understand? And we talked about this in, I think, Hidden Colors too. Also, when you start looking up old images of St. Nicholas from Mira, he was born in Mira, out there in the Turkey area. When you look at images, and let's look at some images of St. Nick, that's all around Europe. These are the images in Europe of St. Nicholas. Hold on one second. Right here. Yeah, so this is St. Nicholas right here. They got him depicted as a black man all over the place. In libraries and museums, here's another one. St. Nicholas. They all over Europe, they got these images of St. Nicholas. Let me go back. In an Italian museum, where's one? Come on. Let's go back. Let me see. So these are just images of St. Nicholas all over the place. Here's another one right here. Right here, this is a museum in Italy of him. So they clearly got him black. So St. Nicholas again. So all over the place. All these images of St. Nicholas. Big old ass head. All these images of St. Nicholas all over the place show him as black. There's a whole bunch of in Italy, Russia, all over the place. So those are the receipts, guys. All right? This is why we got to know history. So yeah, showing a black Santa Claus, a black St. Nicholas, is very accurate. It's a very accurate thing. You understand? And they worship him. So yeah, if you got a black Santa Claus, that's okay. The white one, you're incorrect with doing the white Santa Claus, okay? The white Santa Claus, that's the incorrect one. Yeah? So they had the George Jefferson fade. Yeah, that's the incorrect one. You got to have the white one is the incorrect one. You got to have the black one. You got to have, it's very important to have the black one. You know? But a lot of shit going on out here in the streets. A lot of things happening. There was another situation of a killer zaddy, unfortunately. We presented this to Divest Twitter as a suspected white supremacist married this sister, were dating. I know they got children together. I don't know if they were married. I'm not sure. But whoops, hold on 1 second. Okay. So this sister here was dating this broke ass Post Malone looking zaddy, and he was gruesome. She was gruesomely murdered by her own white husband in front of their 2 kids. I done told y'all about these killer zaddies. And what's interesting, when we point out the killer zaddies, boy, all the bedwenches will get up in arms with the black men be killing peoples too. Not at the same rate as white zaddy. About 1 out of every million Negroes might do some stupid shit, you know. 1 out of every 500,000, I would say. Who knows? You know, you got to go through a lot of Negroes. But it seems like every other white zaddy ends up doing some kind of ritual lynching in the bedroom. You know? These white zaddies be going to town when it comes to killing the bedwenches. You dig? And I don't say that to disparage. No, it's a very real story. It's a very real story. These killer zaddies ain't no damn joke. Yeah, y'all keep talking that divest stuff. You understand? Look, you thinking that you're going to lay up with zaddy. How long y'all been laying up with zaddy for 400 damn years? Yeah? That hasn't stopped them yet. Yeah? Yeah, she had her at Post Office Malone. Yeah, she was with Post Office Malone. You have FKA Twigs. She just came out talking about Shia LaBeouf, the actor, was whooping her ass and doing all types of weird stuff to her. She was bedwenching with Shia LaBeouf, and y'all get around these zaddies, man. These zaddies, it's like, dude, they be on some sadomasochistic type of stuff with sisters, man. They love getting with sisters and abusing them. One of the dudes who does those ghetto gaggers, he was in the news because he was an open white supremacist. The guy who does those ghetto gagger porn videos where they be humiliating black women, they humiliate them and they degrade them while they're having sex with them. Some of these dudes are real white supremacists. They're hardcore white supremacists. One guy who was into those ghetto gagger films, he was like a part of a militia group. He had all types of weapons and bombs, so he was planning on some kind of racial attack, and they got his ass. You know? So this thing is crazy. You say you're only attracted to foundational black American men. Yeah. There's a certain vibe that foundational black American women have. You understand? There's a certain energy. There's a certain energy that you know some of us connect with heavy. You know? There's a certain connection, there's a certain energy, you know. Especially when you're part of the same culture, you know, you kind of, the energy clicks a little bit, you know. The energy clicks a little bit more when you come from the same lineage, yeah. That isn't to say that other people don't really click like that or they can't click, but me, I've always clicked with foundational Black American women. Always. Yeah. And that, again, there's some cool sisters out there from other places. There's some cool folks out there from other, you know, spots. There's some cool women out there, not to shit on them, but as far as chemistry, you know, as far as the chemistry, when people kind of have the same lineage, you know, the energy is a little bit stronger. Yeah. Bug breaking is coming soon. We're working on it now. It's coming pretty soon. It's coming soon. Hopefully I have it by April. We'll have it out by April. But Black and private. Yeah, but yeah. Divest Twitter. Let's be clear. When I posted that story about Zaddy, all of those foreign divest Twitter mammies popped in, talking their nonsense. And let me be clear. They love trying to hide behind FBA women with their stupid ass bed wenching and white ass kissing. And many of these people, damn near all of them, are from somewhere else. And I've always said this and I'll say it again. Foundational Black American women, they don't really have to kiss the asses of white men like that. Because Black American women, foundational Black American women, white supremacists, they've been trying to holler at sisters for centuries. Sisters over here are used to that. You dig? Yeah, they got mad. When you start talking about Zaddy and all of these killer white Zaddies, well, they get mad. They start defending Zaddy. And the thing is, you can tell they're from somewhere else because of that Zaddy worship. And they come from these places where it's mainly black people. And when a white person show up to some of these places, they start worshiping these white people. They look at these white people as gods over there in some of these countries. There's a coon class over in some of these countries. Not all of them. Not all of them on the dumb shit. Because I've been to some of these countries. I've been to some of these places, and they got some riders. When I did my live last night, it was some brothers and sisters from South Africa who called in. Real good folks. I got a lot of love from folks in South Africa. I got a lot of love from folks. It was a brother who called in. He was originally from, I think, Guinea, but he was living out in Texas. So I got a lot of love for brothers and sisters in the motherland. Some of my riders out there. We got a lot of love. The problem is there's a coon class over there that messes everything up for everybody that y'all don't like over there. Y'all don't like your coon class. And the problem is the coon class, they leave because a lot of y'all try to get them the hell out of there. And then they bring their ass over here with that same coon mentality, that foreign tether coon mentality. And for a long time, they've been trying to blend in with us. And we're now starting to call them out. And they've been crying foul. We've been calling them out, and they've been crying foul. And projecting, calling us out. Why are you being so divisive for calling us out? Because you're undermining us, and we're just not going to let you do it. Yeah, my brother had all the Hidden Colors movies. So like I said, you got some riders out there. You got some riders, but we're calling out. See, y'all should have been calling your coons out. We told y'all that y'all better reel your coons back in. We call ours out. We call our Sambos out. We handle them. You understand? What's up? You say, what's the end game for FBA? What do you mean, what's the end game? Ain't no end game. That's the thing y'all don't understand. There is no end game. The end game and the continuation game is empowerment. I want you to understand what it means to recognize your foundational Black American status. Foundational Black Americans are all about empowerment and protecting yourselves from white supremacist sabotage. See, we're the group that's consistently sabotaged by the white supremacist. And they go out of their way to send people among us who are off code. Okay? And when people are off code, we got to find out what's the common denominator for people being off code. Now we're starting to see what it is. See, this is why it's important to start identifying folks. That's why folks get so mad, because, see, we started to identify a lot of these people. We've identified the bed wenches. We started to see a pattern. That's why they've cited me with coining the term bed wench. That's a powerful term that has taken legs all around the world. So now, when you start to do certain things with white zaddy that's working against Black empowerment, you get labeled a bed wench. That's why these bed wenches hate me, because I popularized the term, and it's a proper and correct term. Because now, once you've been labeled, once people see what you're doing and the commonality you have with other bed wenches, now you've been effectively neutralized. You don't really have any power to infiltrate. Now we see your get down. When you do something funny, and we see some of these little mammies do some slick shit, and then all of a sudden they wheel out their zaddy, like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Oh, okay. When you see some mammy come around Black folks talking about, hey, we don't need no reparations, and then you go to her social media and she's all cupcaking with a white zaddy, like, oh, okay. Oh, she's invalid now. Her word is invalid. We see, because it's coming from a bad place. She's not talking in good faith. She's protecting zaddy, because zaddy might get offended. So her first priority is to not offend zaddy. So this person can't represent us. You see, once we find out how people's get down is, we can neutralize the bullshit. This is why it's important to see who's on code and who's not on code. Yeah? Mosquito. So yeah, they call me a race beta. You Google race beta, my name come up. See, they love labeling people. That's why my book is going to be called Race Beta. I ain't got a problem with that. My book is called Race Beta. Okay? That race beta thing doesn't bother me. See, the thing is, they put that race beta label on me because the term race beta doesn't really have a real definition. Just like the word nigger. Nigger doesn't have a real definition. So when the white supremacists will label you and not give you a definition of what they're labeling you, see, that has people running around in circles. You see, this is why you got to understand how power works. So I put a definition to race beta. A race beta is somebody who baits racists and exposes them. So in that respect, I am a race beta. God damn it, I am a race beta. You damn right I'm a race beta. You look at my social media, I'm the #1 race beta. You damn right I am, unless you got another definition. Let me tell you how to work the thing. Unless they have another definition of what a race beta is, look at my Twitter. Foundational Black American, I'm the world's Number one race baiter. I bait racists and expose them. So I don't mind you calling me no race baiter. You damn right. I'm going to bait your ass. Because when they try to define what a race baiter is, then you got them again. Oh, you got them. They're stuck either way. Ask a white supremacist, hey, what's a race baiter? Well, you're talking about race in a situation where it doesn't belong. Okay, name any area of activity that is not dominated by white supremacy. Name one. They stuck. You got them. They're stuck. Because white supremacy dominates all areas of activity. There's no such thing as a race baiter in their respect because you're not invoking racism where racism doesn't exist because it exists in all areas of activity. You understand? That's why you got them. Oh, yeah, they stay on my Twitter. Yeah? So, yeah, they like to play dumb. They like to play dumb. But the thing is, you got a lot of these tethered coons who try to undermine us, and they get mad when we call them out. Like a lot of these guys who call it to my show and I roast them, a lot of these foreign pages with all of some of the immigrant Sambo class, they call themselves very mad at me. A lot of these Instagram pages with a lot of these foreign tether dudes, they call themselves mad at me. They try to go in my DMs cursing and mad and all this sort of stuff. And listen, if y'all are watching, it doesn't matter. You being mad doesn't move the needle. Number one, because y'all come from the coon class of your culture, where the people in your own culture don't even fuck with you. And we see the type of slick shit you're doing. And if you're offended that I'm calling slick ass non-FBA people out who are disrespectful to us, if you're mad because I'm calling them out, that means you already have contempt for Foundation of Black Americans anyway. Yeah? That means you already had contempt. Now, I had a guy call up to my broadcast the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before? First he tried to front like he wasn't, he tried to act like he was FBA. He tried to act like a Foundation of Black American. Then he admitted that his family was from Nigeria because I knew he wasn't FBA. That's another thing. You got a lot of folks who try to pretend to be Foundation of Black Americans. No, we know. Come on, let's just own up to what you are. Own up to it. And let's know what kind of problems you have with it. So he tried to troll. He was making derogatory comments about FBA, talking about only thing we built was plantations and this type of shit. Let me play this clip. This was on my live the other day. This was a coon tether who called in. Hold on one second. Where is he? Right here. This guy here. Okay.
What's going on, guys? I ain't gonna be on here too long. What's that?
I gotta find the clip up. Shit, hold on. Let me find it. Here it is. Whoop. All right.
Darzell, you said we didn't build America. Let me get you on. I'll get you on, Darzell. But she called them out. She was talking about how they're Nigerian, but they represent, Foundation of Black Americans real fucked up. Which is true. We've been calling that out for a minute. What's up, brother? Now, you said we didn't build America?
No, we built a plantation.
We built a plantation?
Yeah, you didn't build the whole America. You didn't build LA or nothing like that. It was Chinese people working on the railroads over there. You didn't build the whole America. Everybody built America. It was not just black people.
No, you didn't.
It wasn't. So I don't gotta. I'm not FBA. I don't gotta like fucking twist it.
Stop. You being
Chicago.
Where you from?
Chicago.
Where you from, brother? Where's your family from?
Chicago.
Okay, you playing dumb. You're not from
Nigeria. Well, I'm Nigerian.
Oh, you see, the dude tried to play dumb. See, they think now trolling, they're trying to troll around here to waste time.
You
Thank you. Say that. Just speak on your culture. You're Nigerian.
No, I'm American.
Okay, but your family's from Nigeria, right?
So everybody's from somewhere.
Okay, I know that. So yeah, your foundation.
You can't dictate shit. I've seen when you talk to other people. You can't dictate shit. Everybody's from somewhere.
Okay, you're talking fast like a bitch doesn't mean anything.
Everybody's from somewhere.
Foundation of Black Americans, bro. You're eating our foundation.
So what?
Yes, you are.
So what?
No.
So what?
You just need to know that. You just need to know that so you can stop acting like a bitch.
No, I'm not. You didn't do it. It's not. I'm not living off of you. I'm not living off of you. I'm living off of the American dream. You can't dictate shit. Oh, I'm foundational Black American. You didn't build the whole of America. You're a coon yourself.
Acting like a bitch is what got your country.
You act like a bitch yourself. Fuck you.
Acting like a bitch is what got your
country. You act like a bitch yourself. I thought that way.
But you had to flee, and you're over here.
No, I didn't have to flee. I didn't have to flee. You go back all the time. You go back all the time. My head is a mansion in Africa. We didn't have to flee. And everybody got to make. Even Donald Trump's family came out here. Even Donald Trump's family came out here from Germany. Everybody came from somewhere. Everybody came from the white people stand to me.
Okay. I'm not listening to a bumming bitch nigga from the coon class of his culture. My Nigerian family, shout out to you. Let me talk to my Nigerian family. A lot of Nigerians rock with me, and I rock with them. Nigerian family, you're going to have to do something about your coon class.
All right, so there we go. Just a coon, a tethered coon. He's mad. He's very upset that now we are recognizing again. We're recognizing the coon class. We're calling them out. You know. Yeah, Akata boy. Yeah, he was doing all of that Akata stuff, you know. So we recognize. Yeah, he said he has a mansion in Africa. It was the whole Prince of Zamunda. He tried the Prince of Zamunda. Yeah, it's the whole. Yeah, I'm pretending to be poor here. I'm pretending to be poor here, but I got a mansion back home. Very disrespectful. This is why we're calling them out, and we're letting folks know that these coons are not a part of Foundation of Black American lineage. You understand? And cats like that, because they can't do anything about it. That little Akata boy talk, that doesn't bother me. The fact that they can't do anything about it, it frustrates these cats. Yeah, it's that whole Prince of Zamunda thing. Yeah, I'm living in the projects here because I gotta pretend to be poor because I'm a prince back home. I own a diamond mine and a man. Yeah, nigga. Okay. All right, Prince Hakeem. Okay, nigga. Yeah. He's a powerless troll. And even your trolling failed because I can shut you down with the push of a button. You can't even be a good troll. I'm running this. I block your ass at the push of a button, and now you've disappeared. You don't exist no more. You're in your room crying by yourself. That's the power of being on code. Family, when you're on code, people are powerless to do anything about that. They can yell, they can scream, they can kick, they can cry. But so much of us are on code. We're on code so heavy, these folks, the tether coon classes, don't know what to do. Them getting mad ain't changing anything. We're still acknowledging our Foundation of Black American lineage. They think what they want to do, their job is to run the time clock out, just to try to waste your time as much as they can so that you're not focused on progress and doing what you need to do for your organizations or your Foundation of Black American family, your lineage, or any type of political thing you got going on, any kind of educational program you got going on. So their job is to keep you deflected from that. You know? But yeah, now that we're hella on code, a lot of the folks who wanted to exploit us don't know how to act. And let's be clear, our brother Bobby Hemmett told us about some of the coon classes that were going to come over here from the motherland and be used by the white supremacists against us. Bobby Hemmett talked about this. Let me play this clip of OG Bobby Hemmett. Let me play this clip of Bobby Hemmett breaking this stuff down, okay? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. What, let me get it.
That the new person that was going to treat black people with heavy hands, and it was a government conspiracy, was going to be the Africans.
Well, let me see something. Let me see if I got that on Twitter. Let me see if I got the long version on Twitter. Hold on. Okay. Same size. Okay.
We knew in 1998 that the new person that was going to treat black people with heavy hands, and it was a government conspiracy, was going to be the Africans. So when shit go down, the Africans are the one that's going to enforce, the lockdown and will be two things. Will be the adversary against black people for white people. Because they have no connection with us. They have no allegiance with us. Because, you know what I'm saying? Based on the culture and based on the negative aspect that was trained by the British and Americans for them to hate us over a campaign of the last 130 years. So we knew in 1998 that the new...
So that was Bobby Hemmett. Hold on. All right, so that's OG Bobby Hemmett. He was calling it out back then. And this video was damn near 20 years old. You know? So yeah, he knew. They saw it back then happening. He saw where it was going. You know, we got to watch out for that coon class. Yeah, there's a coon. See, they try to mix in with the thorough brothers and sisters. See, we gotta call them out. See, the thorough brothers and sisters come through, and then them coons start sneaking in with them. So we got to watch that. Yeah. So we got to keep our eyes open out here. You know, we got to keep our eyes open out here. Heavy. Yeah. When folks present certain things to you, you got to see it for what it is. That's why when niggas out here, again, anybody out here still campaigning for Scam Master Jay, I mean, you can't be serious at this point. You literally cannot be serious. Anybody out here caping for that situation, guys, have y'all seen Grandmaster Jay's paperwork from NFAC? I mean, first of all, I've seen an interview with one of the former members saying that they have to give their names and they have to give the serial numbers to their weapons to Grandmaster Jay. Man, this dude is making y'all give up your serial numbers. Come on, bro. And then when you look at Grandmaster Jay's paperwork, here, hold on, let me show that. Let me show some of the paperwork that's very questionable when you look at it. There's that sealed document. This is John Johnson. That's Grandmaster Jay's real name. In his paperwork, there's a sealed document. Now, why is there a sealed document in the paperwork, guys? In a federal case, this is a federal case where not only is there a sealed document, Grandmaster Jay got out of jail, out of federal custody in less than 24 hours. This dude got out of federal custody. Do we have anybody who's really a Grandmaster Jay supporter in here or NFAC supporter in here for real? You dig? Do we have anybody who's really, really supporting that joint, man? Yes, yeah, they had to give up their serial numbers to their weapons. But Grandmaster Jay got out of jail in 24 hours, in less than 24 hours. He didn't even do a full 24 if he was in custody at all. But as we see, This is the paperwork. There's a sealed document in there. Now, why did they seal the document? Why is that document sealed? Well, let's look at the federal government's own website where it talks about certain documents that's sealed. Sealed cases in federal courts. Now, what kind of cases are sealed? Criminal cases, sealed indictments, sealed because some defendants are fugitives, transferred before the defendants appeared, juvenile prosecutions, misdemeanor drug cases, cooperators. A lot of paperwork is sealed because the defendant is a cooperator. And just to remind you, that's your boy Grandmaster Jay doing security for Trump at a Trump rally, okay? Just to give you a refresher, okay? Dude, when the information is right there in your face like that, I mean, come on, guys. I mean, who's really supporting this guy right now, man? Who's really, I mean, just keep it a buck. Who's really supporting dude? I mean, some shit just if something is just this obvious and y'all just throw that out the window and say, oh, no, I still believe it. Okay, motherfucker. Okay. This is real, dude. Yes, it is real. I mean, come on, but y'all gotta really stretch your imagination. Nigga. I was circled cooperation. Yeah. That's on their website. That's on the federal government's website. They tell you the type of people who has sealed paperwork in their documents, in their court records. They let you know the kind of people who got sealed documents. Okay? That's for snitches and cooperators. Y'all still want to play games, huh? Let's stop it. Let's stop. You know? Give me a knife. Yeah. At this point, I'm looking at the people supporting dude. Anybody supporting him, are you a damn agent too? You know? If you're supporting old dude, nigga, are you an agent? We got to look at stuff like that. You know? Anyway, let me get out of here. I got to go in here and start getting the kids ready for bed and all that old good stuff. But it's been real, ladies and gentlemen. Go to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get Hidden Colors 1 through 5. Get Hidden Colors 1 through 5 and get the movie 1804, The Hidden History of Haiti. Very good movie. Go to KarenKeychain.com to get the Karen keychains. This is a great Christmas gift right here. The Karen keychains. This is a great Christmas gift here. Also go to officialfba.com. Officialfba.com to get your foundational Black American flags and all that great stuff. All right, I'm going to holler at you guys